Okay. if you're on live streaming, here we are at Squash Mountain. And we have a fantastic match underway. Apologies for cutting out. We just got live viewing. And Schnells along Devier and Bergeron in a great battle here. 6-4. Schnells leading first game. Alors, la première partie de ces deux parties entre cette deuxième série de matchs. Et quel beau squash. Un excellent. Yep. Yep. Et même l'entraîneur-chef est d'accord avec. Ça, c'est bon à entendre. Alors, bon départ pour l'arbitre locaux. 5-6. Encore une fois, le retour cross-court, the cross-court return by the Schnells is causing some challenges here for. 7-5. Andrew serving. Fabulous moving around the court. Lots of dazzle around the middle. Players certainly not hesitating to use all the space around the court. Here we go, and again, right to the middle. And every once in a while looking for that crack. Tim. Great athleticism by Bergeron to cover on that one. And notice now Graeme and Andrew gone by design, but it caused a shift. Shawn showing his experience on that court. Really holds the ball well and very difficult to read as to where that ball may actually be going. Keeps it all very tight, right down to the last moment swing. It's a very tight stroke, very difficult to read. As Bergeron plays a little more of a deliberate swing. Andrew trying a little short boast, just hits the rim. And head out, 6-7, first game. Two of probably the four most experienced doubles players here at these trials in Bergeron and Delier and Graeme and Andrew, the Pan Am silver medalist, unseeded, came from nowhere to get a great medal for Canada in Toronto. And they're certainly showing their experience and abilities to communicate and play well with one another. One of the most exciting matches we'll see here. But lots of squash still to be played. And new markers, so their players are showing a lot of patience and actually doing a very good job of staying up with the technicality of calling that. And now we've local coach Jan Perditis is in fact refereeing that particular game. And forced error by Bergeron, looking for that cross-court drop in the tin, 9-6. And that was an OLED call, so the right call, certainly. I think nobody disagrees with that. Not even the players. Ball is clearly well down. And that would be a let, absolutely. Very quick on the ball, nice shot. Very quick, and a little teamwork. That's what we certainly like to see, players looking for each other's concentration, strength. And certainly want to make a welcome from all of you viewers across the country, and certainly I'm sure a few parents and coaches right across from Vancouver, certainly in Alberta for sure, with our local stars in Graeme and Andrew, and Danielle on the women's side. Danielle Letourneau, of course. 9-all, we're right back, just as it were in the first match. 9-9. Let's speed cross court. Very important point, clearly. This is not time for errors, but it may be other opportunities will come. And will the players use it to hit it? It's, already we're into perhaps the longest rally so far. To show the importance of that point. Graeme looking for that cross court. So that was the opportunity, and just off the rim. Game ball. We call them the Quebec French Connection. Came did a nice exhibition for us here at Squash Moncton in early 2017. And certainly gave a glimpse to a lot of the Squash Moncton members of softball doubles. And what a treat that was. Had a great match with Matt Sereniak and Dave Glass right here on this court. And now, I have a game point in hand. Almost got that nick. Andrew Schnell on the cross court down the middle. What great squash we're seeing here. Oh yes, Bergeron. Nailed it, and that's a nick. No challenge, no question on that. 11-9, well done. And if we may call them French connections, prennent la première partie. 11-9, 11-9. Bye, Laura. So what a treat here for Squash Moncton. Sure, tonight with our membership interest, we'll have, and maybe even a happy hour, I think somebody threw in, so we'll have certainly a growing crowd to watch us. Meanwhile, everybody's enjoying the luxury of a little bit of space to enjoy these noon matches over at the Squash Moncton. So players getting their rest time. I believe maybe the ladies may be done on the far side. I think they are. And on the court number 2, and we'll be completing this first session now with gentlemen into their second game. If they were to be tied 1-all, then they would go to a best of 5 points playoff. So first to 3 points. But meantime, to the next game. Shawn to serve. Graeme Chanel to receive. Level. Short boast, moves it up. Nice quick flick, good position by Graeme. Gets it. A quick communication to know who will hit it. Quite fascinating. Almost got that one. Oh, just slightly too far. And a great rally here, great cross-court. Andrew Schnell picking off the first point of the second game. All of these gentlemen in Montreal last week warming up, so it's very nice to see, very fluid. The players are certainly very comfortable with one another, and very few collisions. So very smooth playing, very nice to watch. And here's that cross court, always difficult to read. One of the challenges in doubles is that angle, much greater angle than you are used to in singles, and this is very much of an adaptation process for the singles player going over to the doubles, something that even the hardball doubles players will know very well. It's a very different game than singles. Didn't foresee that one. Probably choose to wipe his glasses a little on this. And now at 2-1 with the first game. Bergeron serving, comes across to the side. Players really choosing to make sure they get back to that side. That's their strength. Of course, Bergeron being a lefty provides the same advantage for ladies. The forehand over on the wall side. The ball was, I believe, was down, so it will be a 3-1. 3-1. 3-1. Here we go. Nice long rally. Again, a big point. 3-2 and 4-1 has quite a bit of difference. A little top spin by Delier with obviously a lot of deception. Oh, he had that one, and he will not be happy having missed that one. He certainly had the setup. Those short posts, one of the deadliest shots, because the ball really bites, especially on these courts. As you know, from the Pan Am, those who were at Pan Am, the walls are filled with sand, and that is what absorbs a lot of the energy and gives the ball a pretty good bite. Unforced error, but Delier and Bergeron looking very comfortable in their positioning on the court. Even now back to tied to 3-all. Well set up by Graeme, stepped right up, and that actually set it all up for the kill.
4-3.
And no, he's the other proving a gentleman. There's no, if they don't feel it has a chance for a little contact, then that probably will be called for a let. Players do react.
If you whack a guy, that's got to be a form of interference.
So here's where we have a national coach. There was a contact of a racket. We'll see how our national coach. They have a right to overrule, and they overruled it, so no let. And the players agreed to that. And a little bit of discussion here, obviously. They'll get through this one, and it's 5-3. So this is a sort of a form of a video appeal, if you wish, without the video. The referee made the call, but we do have national coaches here. If it's a disputed call, as this one was, then they have a final say, and their say was no let. It takes a little bit of pressure off us, both locals and mere mortals. And the pace is really picked up here. Oh, there, nails it! Sorry, get a little excited while watching, apologies. But certainly a great rally and a great finish to a great rally.
4-5. 4-5.
A little up and down cat. There we go, over across. Oh, beautiful from behind. And I caught Andrew not seeing that shot early enough and not reacting fast enough. So they are showing his experience and doubles experience. 5-4. And that will be lent at 5. 5-all, my apology. 5-all. Oh, a great shot. Didn't miss it. Seized the opportunity and found the nick. And that's supposed to be a big point, 6-5.
6-5.
Alors, on est 6-5. L'équipe de Baillargeon de Lierre qui mène dans cette deuxième partie et ont gagné la première partie. Again, I suspect by the day 2 and 3, these unforced errors will disappear. These players will be on top of all of those shots. So, in the first session, perhaps a few uncharacteristics. Nice cutoff. Graeme certainly showed solid. Again, Had Graeme in the line, just enough to get away with get away to get the lead. Almost got the length. And missed it, recovered. Beautiful. In the long post, great rally here, and players being moved around. Young Belgian certainly is a terrific athlete, makes spectacular gets, and certainly has the power to come up with it. And Graeme would be in a very similar style. And then after a long extended rally, attempted again that short boast and just off the nick. And certainly the spectators here are very appreciative of a quality of play that we're seeing potentially for the first time in terms of the international doubles. Hope you're all enjoying this from the comfort of your home, or perhaps, just got by and a great shot right at the player. From the comfort of your office, perhaps on the side screen, you're telling the boss thinking you're working, but of course you're tuned into us here at Squash Muck. 6-8. 6-8, second game. And of course, watching squash, if you're best Canadian, is just the right thing to do. It's a national thing to do. Patriotic, I should say. Oh, that ball just came right off. And the ball did come up enough. A little contact. Players apologizing. Again, sportsmanship. It's very good. And we have the ladies stretching down from their matches. They're all done for the morning, for the noon time. And we'll see all of them back again for more women's doubles later this evening. Nice get with a... And again, that same shot that caught Andrew a little earlier by Shawn, and he captures that again for a big point, pushing the team up to 9-6. 3 national coaches on hand all week to watch this. Pick your guess as to who makes it. It is nothing obvious about this, and it will depend on just who's the best men and women's pairs, but who also is the best mixed doubles. So if you want to guess what will be the outcome, you certainly don't want to miss tomorrow's mixed doubles matches. We'll be going live at 9:30 and noontime and early even in the evening. So stay tuned for those as well. Meantime, here we are at 9-6. Looking for that crack. Very few mistakes today by Shawn. In fact, we could count him on barely one finger. He's been extremely strong and consistent. Fabulous speed. right variety. And he gets it. An excellent rally. Very appreciative, 7-9. A little talking to. A little stretching. They went to the national coaches and they agree with the call. Play let. In a way, it appeases everyone, which is great. You got God looking on and making a decision for you. Well, that's the way we're treating our national coaches here this week. So, with a red carpet. Love to have them there. Love to have the players here. It's absolutely fabulous. Some of you even had a little lobster last night, compliment of one of their hosts. That was Nikki Todd. Didn't seem to help her in her play. And forgive me, I couldn't comment on that because I couldn't see whoever the ball is. It was an outright winner, Stelier. And he's brought the team to net match ball at 10-7. Some may feel that ball was out. We'll see whether it gets called later. Oh, I had the nick. Not quite. Oh, great again. The athleticism, but oh, yes! Woo! That probably was undoubtedly the most spectacular rally of a whole match so far. We may still get a question on that side, but of course he would have had the red line. At any rate, no question. 8-10. And those on hand here absolutely thrilled with what they are seeing. I imagine after this, everyone's going to want to build international softball courts. And yes, we'd love to have trials at our club. And unforced error, and I will complete this session of the second match with Delier and Bergeron taking the win at 11-9, 11-8. So thank you, everyone. Thank you for queuing in, and we hope to have you back join us tonight at 5:30 after the matches. The players will have a nice lunch out, perhaps together. I think they all seem to be joyful and talking to each other, so no afraid friendship, and then we'll have them have a rest, and we'll see you back at 4:30 at least Atlantic time, and probably 4:30 Eastern time. So merci à tous, et on se revoit un peu plus tard cet après-midi.